òwúrọ̀ yìí ó dára o. Òwúrọ̀ yìí ó dára o. Bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá jó. Bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá yọ̀ ẹ́.
Òwúrọ̀ yìí ó dára o. Òwúrọ̀ yìí ó dára o. Bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá jó. Bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá yọ̀.
Òwúrọ̀ yìí ó dára o. Òwúrọ̀ yìí ó dára o. Bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá jó. Bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá yọ̀.
Òwúrọ̀ yìí ó dára o. Òwúrọ̀ yìí ó dára o. Bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá jó. Bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá yọ̀.
Òwúrọ̀ yìí ó èmi mo rí nìyí rẹ̀. Òwúrọ̀ yìí ó èmi mo rí nìyí rẹ̀.
Àbíwá látọ̀bí tó funfun lẹ́nu ọkọ̀ àrùn gbogbo.
Ọkùnrin kan yín lójú ogun ẹkùn
Ọkọ̀ ìgbóná.
àwọn ará gbọ́dọ̀ tó ọkùnrin ọkọ̀ àrùn gbogbo. Ọkùnrin kan yín lójú ogun ẹkùn ọkọ̀ ìgbóná. Bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá jó. Bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá yọ̀.
Òwúrọ̀ yìí ó dára o.
Òwúrọ̀ yìí ó dára o. Bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá jó. Bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá yọ̀.
Òwúrọ̀ yìí ó èmi mo rí nìyí rẹ̀. Òwúrọ̀ yìí ó èmi mo rí nìyí rẹ̀. Àbúwá bàbí tó funfun lẹ́nu ọkọ̀ àrùn gbogbo.
Ọkùnrin gbẹ́ni lójú ogun ẹkùn ọkọ̀ ìgbóná.
Àbúwá bàbí tó funfun lẹ́nu
Ọkọ̀ àrùn gbogbo.
ọkùnrin kan yín lójú ogun ẹkùn
Ọkọ̀
ọkọ̀
ìgbóná.
ìgbóná. Bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá jó. Bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá yọ̀.
Òwúrọ̀ yìí ó dára o.
Òwúrọ̀ yìí ó dára o. Bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá jó. Bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá yọ̀.
Bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá yọ̀.
Bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá jó. Bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá yọ̀.
Bí mo bá ti ṣe pèlò inú mi adùn máa jó.
Bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá jó. Bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá yọ̀.
Ó ní bí mo bá ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ lòlókè ara mi ajá gágá.
Bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá jó. Bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá yọ̀.
Bí mo bá ti rí kóńgò lókè inú mi adùn máa jó.
Bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá jó.
Òjò.
Bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá yọ̀.
Mo ní bí mo bá ti rí bàbá lókè ẹlẹ́mu lágbá.
Bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá jó.
Òjò.
Bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá yọ̀.
Òwúrọ̀ yìí
Òwúrọ̀ yìí ó dára o.
dára o.
Òwúrọ̀ yìí ó dára o. Bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu.
Màá jó. Bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá yọ̀.
Ìwọ jẹ́ fomi o, ìwọ fẹ́ lomi, gbogbo kóńgò mi. Ìwọ jẹ́ fomi o, ẹ̀yin fẹ́ lomi o, gbogbo kọ́ra mi. Bímọ mi, màá jẹ́ kó fẹ́ mú o.
Ayé ẹgbẹ́ lẹ́mu máa wù ní púpọ̀ ayé.
Bímọ mi, màá jẹ́ kó fẹ́ mú o, mo rí.
Ayé ẹgbẹ́ lẹ́mu máa wù ní púpọ̀ ayé.
Bímọ mi, màá jẹ́ kó fẹ́ mú o, kúrọ̀.
Ayé ẹgbẹ́ lẹ́mu máa wù ní púpọ̀ ayé.
Ó yá ẹgbẹ́ lẹ́mu màdára yéye.
Ayé ẹgbẹ́ lẹ́mu máa wù ní púpọ̀ ayé.
Mo ní bí mo láyà kan, màá jẹ́ kó ja ìrètí o.
Ayé ẹgbẹ́ lẹ́mu máa wù ní púpọ̀.
Òwúrọ̀ yìí.
Òwúrọ̀ yìí ó dára o.
Òwúrọ̀ yìí ó dára o.
Bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ lẹ́mu máa jójó.
Bí mo bá ti rẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹlẹ́mu màá yọ̀.
Òbèrè mi dé, ara ń bá dá o, owó jẹ.
Òbèrè mi dé, ara máa dá o. Òbèrè mi dé.
Ara ń bá dá o, owó jẹ àrùhá. ẹja lónìí wú, eku lónìí jù, ẹyẹ ló lọ́rùn, ọkí ló rẹ̀ yẹ, èrè lùdé, ó máa yí lèkò lókì ẹ̀ o.
Èrè mú tẹ́.
ọkì ló rẹ̀ yẹ, èrè lùdé.
Ìwọ fẹ́ lò lórí wa o.
Èrè lùdé, ọkì ló rẹ̀ yẹ, èrè lùdé.
Àdàmé dàbí èṣù lórí wa o.
Èrè lùdé, ọkì ló rẹ̀ yẹ, èrè lùdé.
Ìfẹ́ bá kún wa lóògùn ẹ̀.
Èrè lùdé, ọkì ló rẹ̀ yẹ, èrè lùdé.
Ìfẹ́ olóhùn yíyọ ọmọ òbí wọ̀ o. Àbí ọdún bá ń lóye.
Ọkì ló rẹ̀ yẹ, èrè lùdé.
Ìwà yóò là kọ́ sí lórí wa o.
Èrè lùdé, ọkì ló rẹ̀ yẹ,
Mo máa rí bẹ́ẹ̀ lóko kí wọ́n o.
èrè lùdé. ọkì ló rẹ̀ yẹ.
Chief James Bond Ọláwálé Túndé Commissioner àwọn ti Kakanfò nìyẹn. Chief Abbas, you are too much. Olúwaṣẹ́gun John Adédoyin, you are too much. Chief Ayọ̀dèjì Lawani, I welcome you.
Ó fẹ́ bá wa pé òróró mi.
Aha, Taribo.
Bá wa pé
Ẹbí Sanmi Fọlákẹ́ Yeye Oge, you are too much.
ẹ máa lè pa oṣù pa bẹ́ẹ̀ ni adìyẹ bá forí kọlẹ̀ oríko rẹ̀ akọ tí mẹ́kùn náà bá kó oyin nálẹ̀.
Oyin alẹ́, lálẹ́, lálẹ́.
Ìdẹ́kùn náà
David Williams, my brother, my friend,
oyin nálẹ̀.
you are just too much.
Oyin nálẹ̀ tí mẹ́kùn náà bá oyin nálẹ̀.
Yeah.
Oyin nálẹ̀.
Oyin alẹ́, oyin alẹ́.
Ọ̀gbọ̀n tó dé níbi èdè.
Ẹlẹ́nu rírun.
Ọ̀gbọ̀n tó dé níbi èdè.
Ẹlẹ́nu rírun.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọba máa yí nìké.
Hey,
Lẹ́nìyàn kò bá máa yí nìké.
Oṣé, Chief Godwin Akoto, my father, you are too much. Iliad SS, Gyration in SS.
Ọmọdé omi ìrètò òyìnbó.
LSF Adeolu on the microphone.
Ara oko omi ìrètò òyìnbó.
Let us share the video. Like the video. Invite all I am carrying.
Ọmúradò. Ọmúradò.
Let us invite all I am carrying all over the galactic earth. Today's topic is for everybody. I am a good woman here. Commissioner Chief Tunde Olawale, aka James Bond. James Bond, James Bond. Oh yes. Chief Igorodowo, you are too much.
Money ẹ̀rí o, o.
Shina Yomi Akintanlure.
Èrè oko, àtẹ̀rí omi, wọ́n máa ń kára wọn o, èrè oko. Èrè o.
Irioko, Yomi.
Aṣìmábélé ẹlẹ́nu wa o. Ó yá. Aṣìmábélé ẹlẹ́nu wa o. Ó yá.
All right. Musiba Ola, you are too much. Chief Olalekan Segun Metisola Kwateko. Father, I love.
Aṣìmábélé ẹlẹ́nu wa o. Aṣìmábélé alájèyí o. Àbẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ wa o. Àwa ọmọ ẹlẹ́nu ìfarapa. Àìfarapa o, àìfarapa.
Nítorí pé
Ọ̀rọ̀ náà oníkun àgbèjì gbolo nígbòdo ó mọ̀ gbòdò bí ọmọ ìyá.
all right.
Èrè o. Ẹ wá gbọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀gẹ́lẹ́gẹ́ àwa.
All right. Ẹgbẹ́lẹ́gbẹ́ àwa ṣẹ́wẹ́lẹ́ o ṣẹ́wẹ́lẹ́. All right. All right. All glory and adoration be unto the Lord, the author and finisher of our faith. The I am that I am, the lily of the valley, the rose of Sharon, he who was, who is, and who is to come. He alone is the King of all kings, greater than the greatest, bigger than the biggest, stronger than the strongest, wiser than the wisest, richer than the richest, taller than the tallest. Only okiki okaka, okaka, okiki. Òkìkí tí ń kí mọ́ láyà ọba tayọrọ bíi agogo ọba mi kìnìún ẹ̀yà Júdà ọba mi gbẹngbẹlẹkú ọba mímọ́ mímọ́ tó ń gbébi gíga ọba tó ń gbàdọ̀bálẹ̀ ọba 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 mo ṣe kábíyèsí rẹ̀ onídúró mi ẹ ṣeun o onídúró mi ẹ ṣe o. Bó bá ṣe nìyàn ló dúró ni wọ́n á ti máa kùn. Bó bá ṣe nìyàn ló dúró ni á ti sú wọn. Bó bá ṣe nìyàn ló dúró ni wọ́n á ti máa sìn régún. Onídúró mi ẹ ṣé o. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Lord, for making it possible for us to be alive today. Thank you. It is not by power, it is not by mind, but by the Spirit, says the Lord. On this note, I want to say a bombastic and a natibamos. Welcome to all. I am carried all over the galaxy from the north, east, west, and south, wherever you might be watching from. This is the DIASPORA Gyration Live episode 158 with Mr. Gyration TK. I want to welcome every one of you watching live from YouTube and every one of you watching live from Yeye on Yeye Oge's platform and everybody watching here. I want to say a very big thank you, a very big thank you, a very big thank you to every one of you. All right, before anything in Atula, let me just quickly run through the names. Magdalene Agatha, I welcome you. Sulaiman Semiu Adetunji, I welcome you. Thank you so much. Akinro Labu Enyola, you are just too much. Okay, Glorious Chapel Tolani Baba, Chama Diba, Kenyola Okun, Aulayotu Masagbara Dotun, Chief Igorodowo, you are too much. Chief Olalekan Segun Metusela, Chief Okola of Ilia Kwateko, Waliu Akinsoji, I welcome you. I welcome you, Iti Meti, you are too much. All right, also Shino Yomi, I welcome you. Chief Godwin Akuto, you are too much. David Williams, Ebisomi Folake, I welcome you. Chief Tunde Olawale, my chief, you are just too much. JAKA James Bond, Commissioner, you are just too hyper basket. All right, before anything, Atula, and I just want to say thank you. Today's topic, we have a special guest in the house. Today's topic is very important because this club belongs to you and I, and we all are definitely going to contribute. Like I said, if you want to contribute, the studio line is going to be open. The number is you can use your WhatsApp call. or send a message. The number to call is +1 551 722 0239. I'm going to pin that. And before let us start anything, let us go. The Intercontinental Kegistic Awonyasi. Intercontinental Kegistic Ajara. To be fired and rotated by who? Let us see who is going to fire Kegistic Ajara. Aluta. Kako Ojua. Intercontinental Kegistic Ajara. Aluta. Can you hear me, Kako? Can you hear me? Hello, Kako Ojua. Aluta, Kako Ojua. Hello. Oh, I think something is really wrong with her network. Something is seriously wrong with her network. LSF Nepa, can you hear me? Okay, the gods are wise. Kako Ojua, are you back? Okay, if we cannot get Kako Ojua back, if we can't get Kako Ojua back, in order not to waste our time, and if she comes back, I'm still going to use her. Intercontinental Kegistic Ajara.
Many were called, few are chosen, and the leaders are choosing. By your finger and that capability, joke na joke. Just tell them I will pay. MTN, everywhere you go. Before anything, Atula Atete. Intercontinental Kegistic Alliances. So Google wrote that and fired by after the count of Alele Busa. Alele Busa. In majesty, holy water is good for man. Holy water.
Okay, she's back.
That makes us happy every day.
All right, Kako Ojua, are you there? Kako Ojua, are you there? All right. Priamus in Kegistic in all languages. Priamus by LSF Nepa. LSF Nepa, can you hear me?
I can hear you very, very, very clearly.
Okay, the gods are wise. Priamus.
And the Supremos Comradian.
He's an LSF.
And the Supremos Comradian.
He's an LSF.
Whoa.
Woskele.
Unity.
In diversity.
Tablaturuko.
Ile Afasta.
Few are called.
Many are chosen.
Onígbọ́ Elédùmarè gbọ́. Gbọ́ Elédùmarè gbọ́. Ọmọ wo ìmọ̀ ìtọ́mọ ìbẹ̀rù. Ọmọ wo ìmọ̀ ìkú. Gbọ́ Elédùmarè gbọ́. Ìbà kọ́dá, ìbà ṣẹ̀dá, ìgbà kọ́dá yé tó dájú ẹ̀ tó fún un fún. Ìgbà ara yé. Àwọn ojúbà yín lé mi o.
Àṣẹ.
Ojúbà ọkùnrin, ojúbà obìnrin. Tí wọn lọ sí mojúbà àgbàlagbà o.
Àṣẹ.
Mojúbà tẹlẹsẹ̀ tí ó tojúbọlẹ̀ tí ò fún un. Àtòrí pé kí wọ́n ní pé ìwúrẹ́ tó bá wọlé tí ò bá júbà àdẹ̀ràn àmúṣe ni. Lẹ́nu àgùnyàn bọ̀lọ̀jẹ̀ tó bá wọlé tí ò bá júbà àdẹ̀ràn àmúṣe. Ìní ọmọ yẹn lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lè ní mojúbà lè ní fi má bẹ̀rẹ̀ àrùn so. Ní orúkọ àwọn tí ó ní ilé ayé ni mo gbàdúrà lónìí ní pé bí wọ́n bá ń jó gbogbo bí lóko ó máa ń fọwọ́ fún èké ni ọmọ ayé kó fọwọ́ fún wa o
àṣẹ,
ọmọ ayé kó fọwọ́ fún wa o àwọn
àṣẹ,
àgbàlagbà fọwọ́ fún wa o ká má
àṣẹ,
ṣìṣe o ká má
àṣẹ,
ṣìjẹ o
àṣẹ,
ìjàmbá kó má bá wa o ìjàmbá kì í bọ́jọ́ kọjọ́ kó má yọ ìjàmbá kì í bó sì títí má pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìjà kó má bá wa o
àṣẹ,
ó ṣeé ṣe fún wa o
àṣẹ,
ká má rí jàmbá o ó mi tó balẹ̀ kó má nípa gbogbo wa àwọn ọmọ ẹlẹ́mu ká nípa lè yá ká nípa lè bàbá o
àṣẹ,
ó ṣeé ṣe fún wa o ó
àṣẹ,
kárí bẹ́ẹ̀ kó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ o
àṣẹ,
ní orúkọ àwọn àti láyé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo gbàdúrà lẹ́nìí
àṣẹ,
orí bẹ́ẹ̀ kó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ o
àṣẹ,
ní orúkọ àwọn aláyé mo gbàdúrà nítorí Jésù Kristi ìwà o.
àṣẹ. Ọmọ ìyá ẹlẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Thank you so very much, LSF NEPA. This is Berekete for you. Thank you.
This is my case.
All right. Let us just listen.
Ìran èrè wọn fojú dèrè. Ire lónìí.
Yes, we are expecting our guest.
Ire lọ́la tàwa ni. Ṣèbí ìrètí mi ó dìde owó. Ọ̀nà tí mo wọ̀ ó dọ̀dẹ̀ ayọ̀. Òrìṣà mi wá dóhùn akúnlẹ̀ bọ̀wọ̀ ẹni pé a máa lò lẹ̀. Ayélé ẹni pé a máa lò lẹ̀. Ó máa ṣe fẹ́ ó máa ṣe fẹ́ kó lè jókòó ya mẹ́mú ògùrọ̀.
Iyèrè òkú ya mẹ́mú ògùrọ̀.
Èmi Olúwa pé òde jókòó ya mẹ́mú ògùrọ̀. Iyèrè òkú ya mẹ́mú ògùrọ̀. Látò Olúwa pé òde jókòó ya mẹ́mú ògùrọ̀.
Iyèrè òkú ya mẹ́mú ògùrọ̀.
Iyèrè òkú ya mẹ́mú ògùrọ̀. Iyèrè òkú ya mẹ́mú ògùrọ̀.
This is the voice of Kako Odua.
Ṣàwòrò oníyèrè onílẹ̀ mílẹ̀.
Let us share the video. Invite all I am carried all over the galaxy.
Oníyèrè onílẹ̀ mílẹ̀. Àwa lọmọrò onílẹ̀ àtẹ̀lẹ̀.
We are still expecting our guest. All right, this is the voice of Mr. Gyration TK. Tashere Kwateko, the Lucius, Agbasius, Lobicius, Tigbocious Cultural Ambassador. Right, we are live on Diaspora Gyration episode 158, and we are waiting for our guests to come in because today's topic is going to be a very special topic. We are waiting.
Àwọn ní kébí wá sanwó ilẹ̀, èmi ti jẹ pé ọba, ní kébí wá sanwó ilẹ̀, èmi máa ti jẹ pé ọba, owó oyè tí wọ́n mi san, ṣáàjọ́ mi náà, bàtà oyè tí wọ́n mi rà o, ṣáàjọ́ mi wọ, ọmọdé yìí dúkú wa lọ o, màdé dúkú wa lọ, ọmọdé yìí dúkú wa lọ o, màdé dúkú wa lọ. Tèmi kò rí dá ẹ̀kún, kòkòrò lẹ́tẹ̀ẹ́ ṣá, ìgbé ṣàwòrò ní eré.
Yes, I think our guest is finding it difficult, having a difficult time.
Àwa lọmọ onílẹ̀ As a joke for education, please be. Well, I'm very, very happy to support you.
Yes, we're having difficult time too.
Yes, people say they remain with education and this education will real work and what is done. Ebi Ojúwa, ìfẹ́ dẹ́kọ̀, ebi Mẹ́líkì, ebi Olóṣùtà, Ebi òye mẹ́kun, ọba ẹlẹ́mùní, ọba olóbùrọ̀, ṣe fèmí náà mí ṣe, wọ́n náà wọn kò mẹ́mu mọ́, wọ́n fẹ́ máa mú wáyé.
All right, this is Kako Ojua. All right, we're still waiting for our guest. I think he's having a little problem, network problem, and but he's coming. So today we're going to be talking about the mission and vision of the Reconciliation Committee. Like we all know what is trending in Comradium today. We all know that today, as of today in Comradium, we are having issues about nomenclature. We are having issue about Kegite Club International or Supreme Kegite Club International. And a lot of meetings came up on the ground, up above, with in between, in beneath, Eduka. And basically the two official ones we are aware of is the one that they did at Abeokuta and that of Egypt Ode. And up till the last, after the meeting, we have made to understand that a lot of recommendations were made. The committee passed a lot of recommendations after much research, after much investigation, to and fro. And there was a recommendation passed by the committee, sending that to the Supreme Comradium at large through the Council of Chiefesses. Through the Council of Chiefesses. Oh. And surprisingly, up to now, there was supposed to be a mutation at the wildlife said the mutation will come up at okay. I think my guest is here. All right.
Yes, I'm here live and direct.
All right, Supreme Comradium. Thank you. Join me as a welcome.
Supreme Comradium.
Thank you, sir. You're welcome. Thank you, my chief. So, yes, I have my guest on the program now. Yes, please, can we meet you?
Yeah, thank you. And the Supreme Comradium.
And he's a chief.
La Turukus Ilelumbu. My name is Chief Bumi Akitelure. A very carryable soul, long time.
Okay, Chief, you are from which area, sir? And what gear? Oh, the network is really, really crazy. The network is really, really, really crazy. Oh, irrespective of that, our gyration continues. But we're getting back, we shall continue. Like I was saying, I said there was this mutation and the committee passed recommendations. And we're going to hear from the horse's mouth, from the secretary of the Reconciliation Committee. Like I said, your questions, you can send in your questions. Let me just pin it. Send in your questions, and you can call through the WhatsApp number as well, +1551 722 0239. That is the WhatsApp number. So let me just put it here. Okay. Seven two two 0239. Okay, that is the number. That is the number. That is the studio line for WhatsApp call. Okay, that is the studio line for WhatsApp call. Unfortunately, our guest, the network is really, really going awry. Okay, I don't know what is wrong with the network today, but it is a lie. Devil is a liar. Today we go know wetin dey happen. Wetin be that thing wey dey do we go sabi am. Today we will know what is going on in Comradium. Who we know? We're going to know what is going on in Comradium today.
And the greatest Nigerian student. And the greatest Nigerian student. Wowo Riwo. Lala Toruku. Enu Agbamu.
We are still trying to get hold of.
7 up. May we all walk and never to stumble. This is the voice and vision of FIC2 Chief Iliadu Ogune. Chief Arode Olashile Victor. May we gyrate and never jam our baku. Gyration, gyration, gyration.
Okay. Maybe we're going to use the voice note because I think, let me see.
Chief, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can use the voice since the audio is not going right. All right, Father.
Chief, can you hear me?
We can hear you, sir. We can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Very well. Very loud and clear, sir.
Oh my God.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead. We can hear you. All right.
All right. I don't know where I stopped. I introduced myself.
Okay.
I introduced myself as
your year. What year and from which year?
I reigned as a chief in 1992-93. Kegia, Ilia Ondo.
Ilia Ondo.
Ondo.
Ilia Ondo. Ilia Ondo. Ondo.
Ondong. Ondong.
Okay. All right. Thank you. It's nice having you in the studio today, and we really, really, really appreciate your time. And Father, like we all know, you are the secretary of the Reconciliation Committee. You are the secretary of the Reconciliation Committee. Can you just tell us who are the people that came up with this idea of this committee, or the group, the people, the many people that want peace for this club? Who are these people? How did you people come about the Reconciliation Committee?
Well, it started when the Agbalagbasis, like
wow, this network is really great, doing something different. Okay. Here with us, the network is not friendly. Here with us, the network is not friendly. Chief Arode on the microphone. All right. Father, I think
the network is disappointing itself.
Yeah, the network is really bad. Maybe, please, all my chassis all over the galaxy, let us arrest the network. Let us arrest the network. I don't know what is going on. Hello, Father, you can aluta. Father to aluta.
Can you hear me, Chief?
We can hear you, Father. We can hear you, Chief. Yeah, we can hear you. This network is trying to go by the way of Akilapa. Marshals all over the galaxy, please let us arrest the network. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, my chief. Welcome back.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
We can hear you, sir.
Okay. Now the committee came on board when after we celebrated our eternal grand patron, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. Chief Arake and Chief Akesho were the key players to ensure the success of that elevation for our eternal grand patron at Abeokuta. So I was recommended by Chief Arake into the committee as secretary. So we handled the ceremony and it was successful. So from there was a review of how unity can sustain in camaraderie.
Okay.
And while we were doing that, there were a lot of WhatsApp platforms. So the idea came from there, from the review of that elevation, that ceremony, that is there a way we can unite everybody together on social media instead of various platforms. So from there, I was given the assignment that all the platforms I should try and match them together. And we contacted some people, we matched, and we called the platform Unity in Diversity.
Unity.
It's from that platform that we had a meeting that, okay, can we have a committee to look into how this unity can remain in diversity? So a meeting, an online meeting was held, election was conducted, and from there I was elected as secretary. As Shiva Kesho Metusela Elia Lacoste was made the chairman, and Grand Patron Tunde Ogun from Ilia Orona was made a vice chairman. So apparently it was 3-man committee that was inaugurated on that platform. And the responsibilities of this committee were clearly stated.
Okay, before we get there, sir, you made mention that the whole thing started after the elaborate celebration of former President Obasanjo, our eternal grand patron. And you made mention of some platforms on WhatsApp. And I want to know, because I know GKAC is not it's not on WhatsApp. I don't know if it's on WhatsApp, but I know it's a group on Facebook that will see what they do. And I know you are part of that. You are part of GKAC. What role did GKAC play? Any important, prominent role in making sure this unity remains in diversity?
Not at all. GKC is another association or a society within Kegai's Club.
Okay.
Before you can be a member of GKC, you must be a Kegai.
Okay.
And you must have graduated at least 20 years ago, even though it's going to be reviewed later. But I am the secretary of GKC, and I was also appointed as secretary of that reconciliation committee.
That shows how meticulous and how you are. Okay, the gods are wise. Thank you so very much. Okay, my chief. What exactly is the mission, and what is the mission of that group? This network is really hello. Okay. The network. Okay. If you're tuning in, our special guest on today's program is Chief Bumi Ben Akintelure Metusela Chief Ilia Ondo. He is the secretary of the Reconciliation Committee. Yeah, you heard him said this committee came into being after the celebration. Okay, he's back. Okay, Father, welcome back.
Yeah.
Okay, Father, then what is the mission and vision? I mean, the mandate. What is the mandate given to this reconciliation committee? What is the mandate? The vision.
Thank you. Like I said earlier on, that The committee came up out of concern, because when I say concern,
Whoa. The network is really. Oh, it's raining heavily in Nigeria. It's raining in Nigeria. Ogenebuki, I welcome you. I welcome you, Ogenebuki. Oh, my all right. Hello, Father, are you back?
I'm back, my chief.
Okay, the network. I was meant to understand that has been raining also in Nigeria.
Is a network. It's not my fault.
All right, Father Aluta.
So as I was saying, I said there were a lot of different communities from different hemispheres, different miliases, denouncing, protesting, condemning the actions of BOT of SKCI. That was what led to what can we do to ensure that this thing does not transcend or does not degenerate. So the mandate given to the committee was that go and work out how our unity can remain diverse. What are the problems facing Comradium? Can you provide solutions? That is the mandate.
Okay.
And it is not a pro panel. It is not a panel to come and give judgment, but to recommend.
To recommend. The mandate is to go out there and make sure, do everything possible to make sure that our unity.
Chief, are you there?
I'm here, Father. You are too much. We are here. We can hear your voice.
I can hear you. I can see you now.
Okay, I'll do that, my chief. Okay. You made mention of every quarters, 99% of all quarters, we are clamoring, we're agitating, we're protesting. Can you hear me, Chief?
Yes.
You said a lot of quarters we are protesting, agitating about, condemning about BOT. Who are?
Oh my God. Hello? Hello?
This BOT? Oh.
Yes. As the name implies, BOT means Board of Trustees.
Okay.
When, for years, like me, I joined Kegai Club as Pawan Drinkers Club. Then in 1986, a resolution was passed and the name was changed to Kegai's Club. Now, when at the point of registration, which some fathers did selflessly, in the course of registering the club with Corporate Affairs Commission, it was discovered that, according to them, it was discovered that Kegai's Club International cannot fly because there's a particular name that has been registered as Kegite International.
Sorry, by who?
So, by World Headquarters.
By World Headquarters?
Yes. I think World Headquarters, to run their own internal affairs, they registered Kegite International.
Is it Kegite International?
Yes.
International?
Yes. And the reason was that when they were to celebrate Kegai's Club at 50, the checks and the donations that they received, for proper accountability and transparency, they decided to open an account so where they can deposit those donations. So the account was registered like a business account, Kegite International.
Okay, for clarification purpose. Is
it
Kegite International or Kegite Club International?
Kegite International.
Kegite International.
International. That is the story we had.
They registered Kegite International.
International.
Yes, because of the purpose, for the purpose of checks and more donations. Was that
and transparency for that program?
Was that donation, was that check given to World Headquarters or to Kegite Club International?
Well, relying on what Chivoni Akava World Headquarters said.
Okay. So it was his own word against Comradian. Okay, Aluta.
Anniversary.
Okay.
For that 50-year anniversary, the donations that were received were deposited account for transparency.
For transparency.
Yes. Because, for instance, there is someone, I wouldn't want to mention name on air, who was ready to give donation, but wouldn't want to give into individual account. So they were compelled to open an account to collect those checks and deposit donation there, according to the information we gathered.
Okay.
Now, at the point of registration, that name has become an impediment for Kegite Club International to fly. So the advice given to them was that they have to add a preface. And that was why they put, is it Supreme or Supremos? I can't remember.
Okay.
Either Supreme or Supremos, that it became SKCI, according to them.
According to them.
Yes.
Father, if what World Headquarters registered was Kegite International.
Yeah.
Why can't, since there is no name, Kegite Club, because Kegite International is different from Kegite Club International. Thank you.
Yeah.
All what you said was based on what the defense, the World Headquarters in person of Chief Oniyere was trying to pass across. But if we have Kegite
because
Club,
don't forget, our committee is not
to probe. Yes, it's not to probe and not to pass judgment.
Things and see the way forward. So we engage many people to know what the problem was.
Okay.
And that is the information we gathered from Shivoni, who happens to be the secretary of BOT.
Okay.
And who selflessly registered the club. He spent his own personal money to register the club.
Okay.
He was the same person that registered Kegite International. And he gave reason why he registered Kegite International before SKCI.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
However, our committee did not have the opportunity to verify at CAC whether truly that Kegite International cannot fly. If the word Kegite International is existing and they say CAC says you cannot register Kegite Club International, we didn't verify because we have limited time, or we believe them. Let me put it that way. Okay. Because we want peace to reign.
Thank you.
So,
thank you, to believe them. I like that submission.
The genesis of adding S to it to become SKCI.
Okay. All right. Thank you. For Father, before we continue, I want to welcome Ogenebuki. Ogenebuki, you are too much. Woge, you are too carried. Opinuga, you are Hypagbaski. Okpeyemi Albi, thanks for joining. Chief Muraki.
Chief, are you hearing me?
I can hear you, Father. Just give me 1 minute. Let me just acknowledge people on people watching you. A lot of people are online watching, listening to you at this moment. And also welcome you, Chief Muraki, Chief Akaiba, Chief Iliadu Chok. Also Chief Bola.
I guess your network.
Father, I can hear you.
Or is it mine? Because I can see myself.
Okay.
And it's showing me that everybody can see me and hear me.
The gods are wise. I'm here, Father. Okay, a quick one, my chief. Father, Father, want to canle. Father, the gods are wise. Okay, Supreme Comradium. This is the voice of Mr. Gyration Tashere Kwateko. We are live on Diaspora Gyration Live episode 158. My special guest on today's program is Chief Ben Bumi Akintelure, He is Methuselah Chief Iliad Ondo, and also doubles as the secretary of the Reconciliation Committee. He's back. Okay, Father, welcome back. Hello, Father, welcome back. Hello. Father, can you hear me? Hello, Father, can you hear me? Hello, Father, can you hear me? Hello, Father, can you hear me? Bad network. They said there is heavy rain in Nigeria. I think the rain is affecting me too.
That's you now.
Okay. All right, Father. Thank you. Thank you for your patience. I know how frustrating it is when the network trying to go by the way of Akilapa.
Who am I to disobey my chief?
Father, I am your son. Okay.
Yeah,
Father, based on your end bit, where you ended, you said, let us say we believe them. And then you said the reason why the committee, reconciliation committee, could not go to the extent of verifying what Chief Oniyere said was because of time frame.
Time frame, and it appeared logical.
Okay, but Father, I just want to believe that if the mandate of the committee was to go out there to put everything into place to make sure. Hello, Father.
I'm hearing you.
Yes, I think going extra miles to verify why is it true that it would have been the third option, because if Chief Oniyere said the CSC want us to add a prefix to the name because they cannot accommodate Kegite Club International. The committee should have gone extra miles. It is worth waiting, even if the deadline, if the deadline could not be met, but I think it will be a way forward to verify if truly what Chief Oniyere was saying, if what he said was true. Don't you think it's going to be like a lapse or a lacuna on the part of the committee for not being able to ascertain if what he was saying was truth?
Now, like I told you, I said it appeared logical. Okay. Now, the issue is that in our findings, don't forget, we open an email for people to put in their complaints, recommendations, which we gathered. Okay. We realized that the major issue was that BOT was exercising right that most Eliases are not interested in or they were against. See, let me tell you something. Name or no name, it is secondary. The key thing we discovered was that BOT was exercising power of Council of Chiefs by writing letters to schools. And when we had the reconciliation meeting at Ijebu-Ode, this was also pointed out. And on the spot, the secretary of the BOT in person of Chief Oniyere and few members of that BOT knelt down, apologized that they meant well, but if the OR says BOT has done something wrong, they were sorry. So we realized that the key thing is that BOT was exercising right that is infringing the right of Council of Chiefs, whereby they were writing to schools, and those Eliases were kicking against it. Secondly, like I said, having the name as SKCI is not that it is a taboo or is a bad thing naturally. Because before now, many liaisons have been using their letterhead with that name. But the anger from our own discovery, the anger of what BOT was doing was what made most of these liaisons to say, be it SKCI, be it BOT, we don't want. So from our own end, we did not adopt SKCI. We only recommended by giving two options because of the responses from members. Some said we can adopt the SKCI since they have apologized. Some are saying no. Let us register our name or look for another name, probably to show that our opinion must be respected. Correct. So when we realized these two school of thoughts, then we came up with a recommendation that Supreme Compendium, we can adopt SKCI and disband the present BOT and do it the right way. Option 2, but if you do that, it will save us time because we all know the rigors if you want to register it. Then let us agree on which name, since they said KCI will fly. If you are not adopting SKCI, which name are we adopting? But don't forget, if you are adopting another name, there are procedures. That means we go back to square one to get the constitution, get BOT members, apply again, which they have done to get SKCI registered. So from our own end, we are not condemning SKCI, neither are we accepting. We only gave two
options. Hello. The network is really crazy.
We're back.
Yeah, Father, welcome back. Okay, before I continue with you, let me just acknowledge on people watching on the Yoga's platform. Let me just Olakunle Olaimi Yimeka David, I welcome you. Ashiwaju Omo Sowona Sheun, you are too much. Okocha, I welcome you. Frank, you are too much. Patrick, I welcome you. Tunde Stephen, Fadikwe, you are welcome. Okay, Father, this question is will the recent reconciliation bring lasting solution to the lingering problem in Comradium? Do you think it's going to bring a lasting solution?
It can bring a lasting solution if we are all humble.
It can bring if we are all humble.
Humble. And we are accommodating and tolerant. And we have it at the back of our mind that there are leaders and there are followers. We have at the back of our mind that we actually love this club and put aside power. Let's brainstorm. Because I tell you, as I am here today as a chief,
Father Aluta, I'm enjoying you. I know I'm going to spend more than 1 hour because I'm enjoying
like
you.
every other person. I don't know of these days. So that means we love the club. So, and I was coronated the way other chiefs in other aliases were coronated. So it means we are all subjected to the same practices. Only that we have assigned some areas as leaders. And these leaders must be ready to carry followers along. The world is dynamic. Autocracy cannot solve this problem.
Autocracy.
If you dump autocracy and embrace democracy, it will be a lasting solution. Because I've itemized the two major problems.
This network. Where are LSF Nepa? You said you have medicine. Oh God. All right, Father.
I'm here. Yes. I've identified or I've itemized the two major problems.
Yes.
One, people complain then that if you had a bottleneck or obstacle in registering KCI, the onus lies on the people handling it to go back to Council of Services and get approval of whatever amendment to be done. Number two, the BOT, what they did then that did not go down well with Ilias's became an issue. And these are two problems that have solutions. Number one, the BOT can be dissolved, then we can have new set of BOT that will have wide representation. The members will cut across all hemisphere. Number two, the name SKCI. We have two options, like I said. We may decide to pardon that little error for not going back to the Council of Services to get approval of the amendment and move on with the name. Or if majority says we still don't want this name, then there must be an agreement. Which name do we want? If it is KCI, we need to verify. Don't forget they said it cannot fly. If truly it cannot fly, then we are in a position to look for other name.
Okay. Thank you, Father. That is a good submission. And okay.
If the name can be if the name can fly, then we register the KCI and move on.
Okay. I think that would be, to me, I just think that third option should be an extra mile.
Hello?
Hello, Father, can you hear me? Can you hear me, my child?
Hello? You said? I can hear you now.
Yeah, I said the third option you just brought up should be, I think the reconciliation committee should go extra miles to get the fact if KCI can fly, then it will be a third option to the two options. Due to time, you said that. Oh, Father is not okay. Let us. This network is really dragging things. But hey, Patron Imokumu, I welcome you. I welcome you. I zoom you, sir. You are just too much. Patron Imokumu. Oju Onitimi, you are welcome. Hello, Father.
Yes, I'm here again.
Yes, what I'm just saying is the third option you just gave us now should be an extra mile the committee will go in order to verify that, to know if KCI can fly. Hello. Because there's somebody that asked a question, can't the committee go extra mile to verify if KCI, the original name we are bearing, can fly? So we'll have three options. It won't be an option of, if you're not A, it's going to be B. Can you hear me, sir?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, sir.
Hello?
Hello, my chief, you are here. I'm here. I can hear you. This network is really... Hello, Father, you are too much. I can hear you.
Chief, can you hear me?
Correct, sir. Absolutely. I can hear you clearly. I welcome you, Dayo. Afolabi. Tuesday evening, I welcome you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, Father, we can hear you. I can hear you.
Hello?
Hello, Father, we can hear you.
Oh my God.
The next one, Chief Demola Abbas, I welcome you. Ojo Nitsini Thompson, I'm talking about that is Kako Ojua. Kako Ojua, you are welcome on today's program. Hello, Father, can you hear me?
Not hearing.
Can you please maybe reconnect, go out and come back again? I know what to do. Let me just take him out first. Hello, Father, can you hear me? Hello, Father, can you hear me?
I'm not hearing you.
I can hear you.
I cannot hear you. I'm not hearing you.
Okay, Father, can you please go and come back again? Let me just take this. Let's do it like this, so you can come back and so you can come back. LSF NEPA. I don't know. You said you have Ogun. I don't know the Ogun that you have. The network is doing this. You cannot arrest the network. Today is crazy. Dixon, I welcome you. You are live on the Yogesh platform. Patron Sonjo, Timothy, Peti Imokumo, Oluwasegun, John Adedoyin, I welcome you. Oyedeji Timothy, that is Patron Imokumo, you are welcome, sir. The network is really. Okay, you heard what he said. That based on the attestation, based on what Chief Oniyere happens to be World Headquarters Chief, and he is the secretary of the BOT. He registered the Supreme Kegites Club. He also registered the Kegites International, and he told the committees, the reconciliation committees, that Kegites Club cannot fly. So that the BOT, the CSC said they should add a prefix. Now, like I'm putting it to the committee, they said based on time frame that they could not go an extra mile to verify if what is said is true. And the moment you are given limitation of choice, either A or B, they know A is a ready-made name. I think I think Chief Oniyere was trying to play politics of if you want to start to register another name, this Kegites cannot fly. If you want to start to register another name, it's a long process. Why not let us adopt B? But because you have limitation of choice. But if the reconciliation committee could go extra miles, if they can go extra miles by going to CSC, by submitting names, it's nothing. They can just do a little thing, submit, they can submit, do search. Can KCI work? If KCI cannot work, then it will not be three options. We have verified KCI cannot work. If you want to add another name, but depending on the attestation or depending on what Chief Oniyere said without verifying what he said, I think the options are still not complete. Adekola Bamidele said, it's better we adopt SKIC and move on. I remain archival coordinator Imade. The gods are wise. The gods are wise. We are all entitled to our opinion. He said he thinks we should adopt SK. Even if we're going to, we should know the reason. We should get our facts ready. Okay, he's back. Yeah, Father, welcome back. Hello.
Yeah, thank you, my friend.
Okay. All right, Father, what I said was that the third option you made mention, because of time frame, I think the committee should go extra miles to verify what Chief Oniyere said. Be that being said, having that being said, my chief, a quick question, because time is no longer much on our side, but we're going to ask all our questions. You have the whole time, Father. Don't worry. Are you in a hurry? Hello? Oh my God. Oh. Let us try it. All right. Okay, it's back. Welcome back, Father Idolf. Father, you are welcome.
This is my chief.
Okay. All right, Father. Let us just take the questions sharply and fastly. My question, the next question.
Maybe you have to very
Okay, the next question is what impact does social media created in Kegai's club and how does it facilitate the reconciliation, positive or negative? Patron Dakova, I welcome you.
I'm here.
Okay, I think better. Okay, Father, the question is this. Welcome back. We are sorry. Unfortunately, the network is doing this. Father, the question, what impact does social media created in Kegai's club and how does it facilitate the reconciliation, positive or negatively? How does it facilitate the reconciliation? I think I have an idea. Maybe I will call you on audio and we're going to talk on audio. I have an idea. Let me call you on audio.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, Father. Yes, I'm thinking of calling you on audio.
Okay.
So that we can 1 second. So we can do that through audio and it will be fine. Just give me 1 second. So by so doing, let the music play.
Okay.
Okay, Father, you can. All right. Can you? Okay, let's go.
I can hear you now.
Okay.
Okay.
What impact does the social media? What is the impact of the social media in the reconciliation? Positive or negative? Gosh, I think I still have to do this. This is really. Hello, Father, are you still there? The network is really crazy, but let us think of something else. We are going to find a solution. The network is really crazy. This is really crazy. Hello, Father, are you there? I'm trying to just do something. Just give me 1 minute. Hello, Father, are you there? Can you hear me? I'm going to call him on Okay, Father, give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second. Hello? Yeah, the network is really crazy, but we're going to find a way out. Let me call you back. Father, just help me to cut it. Okay. Let me call him back now. Hello. Yes. Me or T connect. This the network is really giving me two problem here. But I'm going to find a way out. I'm going to get it out. Um, uh, I'm just trying to find out a solution. The network is really crazy. Whoa. I know what is going on, but
Anja kolo dùgbẹ́dùgbẹ́dùgbẹ́dùgbẹ́dùgbẹ́dùgbẹ́dùgbẹ́dùgbẹ́dùgbẹ́.
all right.
And
So let us see. Let us try. Hello, Father. Hello. Okay, we're going to do it like this because it's not connecting from my end as well. Hello. Okay, Father. We are talking about what is the role of the social media when it comes to the reconciliation committee. Is it a positive? Did it give you positive or negative reaction? Or
I would say mixed feeling in the sense that it is positive in some areas and also negative in some areas. It is negative in some areas because people at times they leave the real message or the argument and attack personalities. Some people leave the message and distract not following what the platform is meant for or what we're discussing. That's the negative aspect of it. But the positive aspect of it is that, are you hearing me?
I can hear you, Father. We are hearing you.
The positive aspect is that it has created a forum where people can tender their opinions. It has given us means to communicate. You know, in those days, when we were ABs or when we were comrades, when we were going to GYRATION, we listen to announcement to know what next. But these days, you don't need to start writing letters to aliases for invitation. Is something you can broadcast online. Similarly, this reconciliation committee were able to hear people's opinion through social media. We gathered a lot of opinion through social media. So it made the job easier and we were able to collate and take a position. So for me, social media has brought blessing and at the same time it has its own disadvantages.
All right, thank you so very much, sir. Another question, sir. I have a lot of some questions, some issues came up here, but I want to quickly ask my own question before I will start to the elevation of, you mentioned that everything started during the celebration of, after the celebration of the birthday and the elevation of former President Obasanjo. This, okay, the question is, elevation of Chief Olusegun Obasanjo as eternal grand patron of the club, was the decision taken by the clique within BOT?
No. Like I said earlier on, when I was brought in, Chief Akesho, Mutfela Lacoste was already there. Chief Ake was there. And Chief Akesho was never a member of BOT. So it wasn't a BOT affair. But the inspiration, according to history, when Chief Obasanjo was alive, he was elevated to that level. And after, since his death, nobody has been elevated to that level.
Okay.
Are you there?
Okay, we're here.
Now, whether we like it or not, the pedigree of Chief Obasanjo, former President Chief Obasanjo in Nigeria, is not something that is not worth knowing or worth relating with. Kega's club needs image. So if you have someone like Chief Obasanjo as a member who has never denounced, who has never forsaken the club at any point in time, to me it's a plus.
So that
Today,
is...
we have a club, I don't want to mention name because it's not even allowed in our setting. We have a club that Professor Wole Soyinka is a member, and it has, to a large extent, it has propagated that club so far. So in our own way, if we have the caliber of former president of Nigeria as a member or as an internal grand patron, I think it has really branded or propagated the club if we utilize it very well.
Okay.
This is a plus.
Okay.
And it was not the agenda.
Okay.
I don't know how many people consider the idea, but when I was brought in, I met Chief. In fact, Chief Ake was one that recommended me. I met Chief Ake there, I met Chief Akesho. Chief Desta was there, and he's not a member of BOT. Chief SOJ, Betisola Mother Shrine, he was there. He was not a member, I mean, he's not a member of BOT. Mojibola Ogun, our father, Chief Abako, Chimuiwa, was a member of the committee and he's not a member of BOT. So I don't subscribe to the fact that people will need as a BOT affair. No.
All right, thank you, sir. That is that.
Yeah.
Because yes, you really answered my next question, because you have talked about, I wanted to ask you of what impact, benefit or value is that elevation, the benefit and value of that elevation to the club. But you have really said a lot that having somebody of his caliber identifying with Kegai's club will definitely propagate and will give us good image. Okay.
Yes.
Well, that answered my question. All right. And the next question was, what was the remote causes of problem? You know, is it in Kega's club? Is it the chiefesses or vice versa? What exactly do you think? What when the committee was doing your findings, what exactly do you think the remote causes or cause is that is causing this problem in Kega's club? Is it the chiefesses or Kega's club members as a whole?
The thing cut across so many things, but notable ones. Number one, the leadership style. What I would like to, I know what I'm going to say now might not go down well with some quarters, but I will say because at this stage of my life, I should not be afraid to say the truth. We are the generation moving close to 60 now, and so I should not be afraid to tell anybody the truth. The leadership style we have in Commandum is a factor. Because there's no trust when you are trying to redefine or modify. There's always insinuation as if power is to be hijacked. And it is painful when that is insinuated. When we started our job, first thing that came to our mind is that let us have a rapport with the two headquarters. That if you have it smoothly with them, then everything can fly. And that was what necessitated a good meeting between national headquarters and world headquarters. Whether they like it or not, there were accusations and counter accusations. There were infringement levied against each other. So if that area can be corrected, that there can be a good unity between the two headquarters. At times they enjoy it, no doubt. It depends on the two ABC faces at a particular year. That's the truth. You have a year where AB World and the AB National for that year will be cooperative, that they understand each other, and they have smooth regime. You have a year where the AB and AB World and the AB National will not understand each other and becomes a problem. That is one area. Another area is that we the fathers, when we were leaving school, we left school for greener pasture. The economy of the country has militated against so many people by not too much concern about how they are continuing the culture. For now, you will be surprised if you go to your area and you are talking about fellowship night. They may tell you that they didn't know anything like that.
It's possible.
You will talk about fellowship night. You know, in Comradium, whenever graduation will happen, the belief is that we must graduate before others graduate. So we usually have fellowship night a night before graduation in every year. That's the tradition. But they don't do it anymore. It's at the fellowship night that people that have contributed their quota very well will be elevated. Then the graduate will also be converted to fellowships. That's where the pronouncement is made. Then whoever is worthy can be elevated to senior fellowships at that point. So we do our own graduation the night before graduation of the school. I don't think that is done anymore.
Okay. All right.
We do work graduation in phase 1, phase 2. I don't think that is done anymore.
Well,
in fact, it's not about whether it's done anymore. They don't even know that anything like that exists or has ever existed.
Okay.
So I throw that blame to lack of continuity in the tradition.
Lack of continuity.
Sir?
You said lack of continuity. Thank you, sir. Father, thank you so very much. Because time is not on our side. You have really said a lot, because now that brings me to the second question. I just want us to take it briefly.
So, there's a reason I didn't mention.
Okay.
People not taking diligence in determining who will become a chief. I've had an area, I don't want to mention them, where a Nostrum was coronated. I've had an area where a Curtis was coronated. I have an area, I don't want to mention them, where even the so-called mentorship did not graduate. So all these things, they are factors that are bringing children to the club.
Yes, lack of no, because there is no continuity in the tradition. A lot of loopholes. Okay. Thank you very much, my chief. Father, you made mention about the mutation between the world and the national. Okay. The next question is, based on both meetings held at Abeokuta and Ijebu-Ode respectively, can you, in your own opinion, picture a positive future for Comradium? Secondly, sir. Secondly, was there any recommendation on the part of the committee when it comes to the duties and functions of world and national based on counter and accusation and counter accusation that you people were able to deduce during this mutation? Was there any suggestion, recommendation about the division of power, the duties and the function of each of the quarters?
Okay, so what was your first question?
The first question was based on the meeting, Abeokuta and Ijebu-Ode meeting respectively. In your own opinion, did you picture any future, positive future for Comradium based on that mutation?
Yeah, I foresee positive future provided the present AB ward can do the right thing. Committee was set up out of concern. Recommendations were given, and the AB ward himself at Abale presented a paper which also tallied indirectly or in some area with our recommendation that is either we adopt SKCI or we look for another name. And he mentioned the pros and cons. So we have made effort to reach him to facilitate council activities meeting or stakeholders meeting. So that this thing can, because there's a clause, the committee cannot seal the decision.
Yeah.
It's just a recommendation.
Mm-hmm.
So the other thing like on anyone, I will have been avoiding the committee. I can say this with all sorts of responsibility.
He is avoiding the committee.
Yes. He has been avoiding the committee to ensure that something is done. We are not saying it mustn't be SKCI or it must be SKCI. Because but facilitate people where we can adopt one of these recommendations. Because already you believe in those recommendations because in your presentation. But this guy, or DB Ward, because I'm authority, DB Ward has been avoiding the committee, or he has not done the right thing to be done. That is that. So if he can do that, allow the forum that you can't go to any layer for generation and say you are seeing anything there. It doesn't make sense because this is a national issue. It has to be a conference or a stakeholder meeting that involves everybody.
Okay.
Council of Genesis is not for Genesis alone. Even this time around, we recommended that federalists patrons to come in advanced position. So we can arrive at something new. Then the second question that you said, can you remind me?
The duty, was there any recommendation based on the allegation and counter allegation in order to make Comradium, for us to have a smooth administration every year? Was there any duties and functions?
Let me leave it. At Ijebu-Ode, when the national quarter complained that they were not giving rules to play, I remember vividly that Shivani referred to a particular year's nation, I think it's 1981, where rules of national quarter are clearly stated. And in our own recommendation, we were in line with that. But we didn't put it in the recommendation because we didn't see it as a major problem. The major problem through the complaints we received were issue of SKCI and BOT. And though we discussed it, that what is stated in the legislation should be respected. And another thing that we added, but didn't fly, was that we are saying that at every forum where there's gyration, former gyration, the AB ward should give a route to AB national. And logically, whether you like it or not, if both of them are ahead,
heads in different capacities, it is not morally right where two of them will be there and one will be sidelined. It shouldn't be. If you want to work as a team, the AB should give road to AB National. And the national headquarters are saying that even if they are to be giving road, not where I come and bless, but why I come and bless. You know, there is they are clamoring for a fixed road, which is I think into bless road of Genesis, I don't know, I can't remember. Why the war chief we declared the election open. I can't remember. But we couldn't conclude because everybody was eager to go at that moment. And because to us, it is the secondary matter that can be resolved later. We focus on the issue of SKCI and BOT. So,
okay. You want to add something?
we recommended that. Sorry?
You want to add something? I'll do that, sir.
Yeah, we recommended that the rules in legislation should be duly followed. And if possible, the one I just mentioned about playing a role at a former generation should also be included. That's our recommendation.
Oh, thank you so very much, sir. We really appreciate your time and everything. But before you go, sir, you said the recommendation was passed because the committee was not to prosecute or to condemn or to do anything rather than recommend in order to foster peace and unity in camaraderie. Sir, I don't know, are you aware about the recent happening that the World Life went to Ilia Ogun at the mass transformation to pronounce and seal the SKIC? Are you aware of that?
I heard the rumor, and I take it as rumor. You know why?
Okay, sir.
When I heard it, there were counter opinion, there were rejections, people posting on platform. But we continue, we kept mute because we don't want to take side and we don't want to just mislead anybody. We're trying to find out the authenticity of that information.
And if it is true,
sorry?
You said along the line, sorry, I have a question. I said,
no, along the line, somebody, ABO posted, they posted the message
and said,
disclaiming that it was not accepted.
That they walked away. That they walked away. So that means.
I'm talking about leadership.
Okay.
People are talking about leadership. The AB world cannot pretend that it does not know what is happening now in the recent time in social media. It should have come up to give us the true picture. Okay, it is true, I see it. In your opinion is binding, then everybody will contribute whether this is the right way to do it. See, even if we are adopting SKCI, I'm still saying it. But the way you carry your people along, going to transformation to pronounce may not go and look at what's happening now. People are rejecting like that. Even if it's that what we're going to adopt finally, there's a polite way, there's a way you can do it. The word is dynamic. The word is dynamic.
The word is dynamic.
You can't say because we are every word, we have the right to pronounce. You are every word to fulfill the duty or the resolution of the council of the people.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
We are having a responsibility to implement the decision of Council of Genesis.
All right.
And it's becoming messy if we had every word pronounced and sealed, and the media is saying no, nothing like that. So who do we believe? That's why I call it a rumor.
Okay. Well, thank you so very much, Father. We really appreciate your coming. But there are some few questions here. Patron Sonjo said, please note that SKCI registration is void, even at the instance of the acceptability of the entire members of the club or its representative. However, the platform at which it was registered was on incorporated trustee. And the question now is, was the nomination of the trustee done democratically or restricted among some selected few? You have answered the question, you have talked about it, because I don't want us to go back more. But he asked that question because he just came online, and it was a valid question that he asked. And in your submission was that adopting SKIC and re-electing new BOTs that we cut across Comradium in general. That was what one of your recommendations was, right? Am I right or wrong, sir?
We get two options for adoption. Either to adopt SKCI, or if it's not given by majority, let's think of another name. If KCI will not flow, like, it's their choice.
Yeah. Okay.
We mentioned the rigors behind starting afresh.
Yeah.
If members of BOP sober, they were remorseful for what they have done so far, what is picked in the name. But the way it is portrayed now, if truly the rumor is true, then the word that is provoking people that were trying to overlook and move forward.
Okay. All right.
So that's my assessment.
Okay, sir. There is another question here, sir. Because time, sorry, sir. Sorry, I'm for cutting you because of time. Metusela Chief Iliadu Kuateko, Chief Akin Loye Clement says, based on said the reconciliation committee are working as directed by Chief Oniyere, based on what Chief Akin Telure said now, because every statement here now are according to Oniyere, it shows that the committee are not autonomous. He said the committee should dig more if they are really for unity of camaraderie at large. In his own word, is this committee autonomous, free from influence and...
There is no influence. We listen to Jivoni like every other person. We listen to Timothy from Naiva Kota. We listen to Congress. We listen to patrons. Some people send their own from abroad. Those in the diaspora, they send to the mail. We listen to everybody. But first time meeting at Ijebode, Jivoni represented the POT as his secretary. So he has to defend so many allegations. I want to make reference to it. Not that he's the one dictating for the committee, no.
Okay.
No.
Okay, sir. Another one came. Said what life is avoiding before he said he's following his father's instruction. They also instructed him to make such pronouncements in Ogun. It is a very big lie. Say KIC cannot fly in. Okay, somebody saying it's a lie that KCI can't fly in CSA. What is the essence of setting up a committee that can't invest root cause of an incident? How will they now take corrective and preventive actions to prevent reoccurrence of such?
Okay, let me say this. Well, it can be that judge that we did not complete the assignment by not verifying through CSC whether KCI can fly or not. But like I said, we are not too panic. We listen to left and right, and we've recommended what we feel can be a way forward. The committee that does not mean that we are condemning those that register as KCI, in our opinion. They might work, but they may not do some things in the right way. Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
And we have realized that it's not about name. You see, let me tell you something. If Werekota can swallow his pride and address people, SKCI will fly. There's nothing wrong in him. The issue is still empty, and then we will pursue beauty to cut across. But if Werekota is making appearing as if they are imposing SKCI, people will complain. They will revolt. That's what we're saying. But if the mandate is to go and verify, I'm talking to you from Abuja now. I'll go to CSA as on Monday to go and make findings and confirm. Like I told you earlier on, when it was presented by Shimoni, that our own government would believe him. But if the world is saying, no, don't believe him, go and do a scientific proof. We'll go further. We'll go further. But because we have fixed date for Abeokuta and Ijebu that time, and to me, sincerely, I know that if the name has been registered, when you want to register and there's a similarity, it will be denied. We all have businesses.
No.
But when people are going, no, go and verify. We'll go further. And let me tell you, don't look at Chimuri as somebody that doesn't want it to exist. No. He has done some selfless, mostly to him. He has done some selfless effort in registering the club. Registration has been on as early as 80s. That we have been saying it by mouth. And the club has not been registered. So probably that's why he took it upon himself. But human error came in along the line in some areas.
Hello. Okay, Father. Yeah. Okay, Father Aluta. Okay. All right. Thank you so very much. Yeah, we can hear you, sir. We have really taken your time a lot, and we were so grateful. Thanks for coming on today's program. Actually, the network decided to go by the way of Akilapa Akilese. The reason why we brought you on today's program is just because we know that this committee doing everything possible. And I really appreciate, and I think every viewers and listeners appreciate something you just said now, that truly you people did not go extra miles in order to investigate or to verify that you can still do that. You can still do that, because people will tend to believe that everything the committee is doing, it's going towards the right direction, because that the but there is the verification of, that is what called fact check, checking facts and figures. Because sir,
It's not even that we didn't do anything at all.
sure,
We discovered some clubs that are registered. Like we have Kenya's Club, Richard Anisha, registered. We have PI. We have Kenya Club of Nigeria. That's the club registered. But for us to know whether KCI can apply or not, that one we couldn't do because of time factor. And at the same time, to a large extent, we believe Chief Barrister Oludemi.
so
if the house is saying, you go further, don't assume. I'm in Abuja. I can singularly take that upon myself to even clear doubts.
yes,
But above all, whether doubt or no doubt, FKCI or no SKCI, it can fly if Odokota manages this affair very well. If you recognize people's opinion and carry us along, they are our leader. Odokota is a headquarter. It's headquarter. We can't contest that. But they have to work like leader, manage people, consultations, and people are overlooking. We don't issue of beauty. That's good.
all
So
right,
if they are going by your purpose, then they're compounding it. But I pray that that will not disintegrate.
amen,
We experience what we've done with this time Israel again.
amen. Thank you, sir.
This is not properly managed. And let me say at this point in time, we committee did not do all we are doing for self-recognition or to become popular. Because I heard from some people that we have agenda, we want to be popular. It's so preposterous and ridiculous. If I'm using my money to fly from Abuja to Abeokuta to Ijebu for all this meeting, and you are saying I want popularity, which popularity?
Okay.
To become AB again.
All right.
GYRATION going to become AB again.
Thank you, Father. We really are.
Point.
Thank you, sir.
I'm
Somebody was asking me. A chief was asking me if my program is under KCR. Well, my program, like you know, I'm not affiliated, but I am confirmed Care Guys Club International. If that is what you want to hear.
For that matter.
Yes, confirm. Okay, Father. Somebody said, ask the question again, but somebody said they are suggesting that the committee should go further to verify what from CAC, not what Chief Oniyere said. Then another question came, and if you agreed, I'm sorry, Father, suppose if you agreed that you did not do your proper investigation, how come then can you proper recommendations?
Well, we can provide everybody in the sense that we have options. We said it over and over.
Yes.
But the other we noticed was the issue of the role played by BOT and the contribution of BOT. But the issue of name, SKCI, many realizes have adopted that name for so long. Let's face it. But if they made mistake and they apologize, we recommended that we should overlook and adopt. However, if you are still guilty, then we look for another name. Options are there. Options are there.
Okay.
But if like we by our style, we listen to people that have pointed us. If you say, Father, I do this, do it and get back to them. But I'm giving you sincere response that we did not do any scientific verification because the same honor barrister of refuge to believe what he said.
Thank you so very much, sir. Thank you. Welcome. Okay.
That was so silent.
Thank you, sir. We thank you for coming. But majority of the viewers on this program are based on, because I don't want to read more. The recommendation is the committee should not depend on what Chief Oniyere says, but go further to ask, to confirm, to verify, so that they will know, oh, the committee, they've gone across all length and breadth. That is the submission of, so that, because
We'll do that and get back to this forum to the upper place.
the gods are wise. Thank you so very much, sir. We really, really appreciate your time. Thank you for coming on this program. Thank you for telling us, for telling the majority, the camaraderie at large. You see, a lot of people, they just read. People read hearsay, but they have heard from the horse's mouth. You as the secretariat, you as the nucleus of the committee, and I strongly believe members of the committee and those concerned are also watching this program. I know it will get to them. They will also watch this program. Thank you so very much. We really thank you. May the unity of camaraderie continue to wax strong. And I pray that when the food of camaraderie dawn, Father, you will be alive to witness and see what your work and the committees have done. Thank you. On this note, we say thank you so very much. God bless you. God bless camaraderie. Thank you so very much, sir. Thank you so very much, sir. We really appreciate you. Maya, all right, sir. Okay, Supreme Camaraderie. That is the voice of Chief Ubumi Ben Akintelure. He is the secretary of the Reconciliation Committee. I welcome you, Akinyemi Idowu. Welcome. Okay, our time. In fact, we have really spent time. Kari, Chief Tashere, my ex-girlfriend, something to worry this chief. Oh. I'm a confirmed Kegai chief, Kegai Club International. I hope Chief Oniyere will not buy the committee members against the truth. The spirit of Chief Additional will hurt them all. But is in your chief in my chief in Ilia Ogun, Wildlife Fired SKIC is adopted. I don't know. So, Olori Omogbonbola Ashabi, I welcome you. All right, I want to say a very big thank you. Unfortunately, our time is fast spent. Happy birthday to Patron Jimo, Remy Jimo, Omo Alaja of Ilia Uni Ilorin. Happy belated birthday also to Chief Oriade of Ilia Miliki Kabiesi Kadeko Lori Afobade Kwateko. Happy birthday belated to you. Yesterday was your birthday. Also, Rotaractor Rufai Adeola Adeife. Yesterday was your birthday. Happy birthday to you as well. Chief Otumba Ayomide Breeze. Happy birthday to you also. And don't forget Kako Odua. Kako Odua will be launching her album on the 31st of July at Ilia Odua. Also, Akerigbe Night, organized by Ilia Imade, will be coming up on the 3rd of July, next week, Saturday. Let's make it a date. Maybe a walk and never to stumble. Till I come your way next week, I want to say a very big thank you to every one of you for sticking, waiting, despite the fact that the network was going by the way of Akilapa. A very big thank you, LSF NEPA, all fathers is we dove for everybody. Those of you watching on Yeyoge Live, you are just too much. Watching on YouTube, you are Epic Basket. Till I come your way next week, may we all walk and never to stumble. I love you all. Kafire Pade. Bye-bye.